she was spoken for. She said, I got mine. I got mine. I got mine. When yesterday she was spoken for, she said, I got mine.
Hello there, you're watching Thursday's programmes through the night from Scottish Television. Still to come tonight, in just a couple of minutes, we join Queen live in concert in Budapest. That takes us until 4 o'clock. At 4, Steve March is here, reviewing the latest American movies in cinema attractions, and that's followed at 4:30 by America's Top 10 with Casey Kasem. Right now, let's join Richard Bath in London with the latest news update.
The former dictator of Panama, General Noriega, has appeared in court in Miami on drug trafficking charges. He refused to recognize the jurisdiction of an American court, and the judge entered a plea of not guilty on his behalf. The Pentagon last night released the mugshot taken during Noriega's arraignment. In court, Noriega's lawyers argued the U.S. invasion of Panama had broken international law, and that he was a political prisoner who had been captured illegally.
Police and drugs enforcement agents brought Noriega into Miami for what is bound to be a complex, potentially explosive trial. The former dictator, his general's epaulets just visible, covered his face as he slouched in the back of the car. Jubilant residents welcomed the fact that Noriega will stand trial in a city which has been the heart of the illicit trade in cocaine in the US. But his lawyer is worried he won't get a fair trial.
The ambulance unions are calling on the public to demonstrate support for their dispute by stopping work for 15 minutes at midday on January the 30th. Ambulance crews everywhere will only answer calls direct from the public from next Thursday on. Full strike action was ruled out. The unions, led by their chief negotiator, Roger Poole, have indicated they'll settle for less than the full claim. But the Health Secretary, Kenneth Clark, told ITN Mr. Poole must accept that the government's offer was fair. A schoolteacher and 2 teenage boys have been rescued from Ben Nevis by a Royal Navy helicopter after going missing in freezing conditions. The trio became lost while descending the mountain and spent the night in sub-zero temperatures. Rescue teams spotted them clinging desperately to an ice field. They were winched aboard the helicopter and flown to hospital for a checkup. Rescuers said the trio were lucky to escape unharmed. The threat of an ecological disaster along Morocco's coast is receding. The oil slick from the Iranian tanker Karg 5 is shrinking, and calm seas are keeping pollution from beaches. But much depends on the weather, and Morocco is still on a state of alert. The tanker's being towed out into the Atlantic by British, Dutch and Spanish tugs. They're looking for calm waters where the remaining crude oil on the Karg 5 can be transferred to another Iranian tanker. That's it for now. More news later on.
Now we feature 90 minutes of music. Queen live in concert from Budapest.